OK，so 如果今天能的话，我会教完2个 subtopic，就是3.3跟3.4。OK，3.2呢，both classes 我也还没有教完过，so 应该是下个就是 coming 的这个星期我会教。OK，then the following week 我们才会去就是做 experiment。OK，我们才会去做 experiment。OK，so 你们可以 get ready with 你们的 workbook。OK，翻开 page 78面。OK，page 78面。OK，so please remind 你的朋友，那些今天没有来的朋友 ，OK， 叫他们一定要看这个 recorded video。OK， 我会在这期间教你们做一些exercise。如果他们没有就是看这个 recorded video，which means that 他们没有做这个 exercise， 我会在你们的 mid year 的各家故事那边扣分。OK， 扣2分。OK， 所以 please remind 你们的朋友那些没有来的今天的 OK， 务必要在这几天看完 recorded video。 OK，for 2班 OK，5 Science 3跟5 Science 1呢，我都会在星期4讲你们的 workbook。 OK， 然后5 Science 3有10个没有 workbook 的我会在星期1还给你们。OK， 我会在星期1还给你们啊，星期1还是星期2啦。OK，at least 你们星期3的时候有时间就是 complete 那个 homework 到完。OK，so without further ado， 我们就先来开始我们的那个乖，我上课。OK， 应该是你们都可以看到我的 screen 了吧哈。OK，so 今天呢，我们会继续3.3 electromotive force and 就是我们的 internal resistance。OK，so before 我讲这一个之前，要更变一点。OK， 我要 refresh 一下，跟你们 refresh 一下一个东西。OK， 就是我们的 Ohm's Law。OK， 如果你看 Ohm's Law 的那个 circuit diagram，OK，Ohm's Law circuit diagram 呢，它是就是有battery，OK，ammeter，then 我们的 conductor，we have the rheostat and also the switch，then 我们的 voltmeter 是 connect 这边的。OK，so according to the Ohm's Law， 我们的 Ohm's Law 的 formula 是 V is equals to IR。OK，where 你的 V is directly proportional to 你的 I。OK，when R is kept constant。OK，so 意思就是说，如果我们的 I increase 的话，我们的 V 就会 increase。OK，so which means that 你的 ammeter 这边的 reading increase 的话，你这边就会 voltmeter reading 就会 increase。OK，what we are going to learn today for EMF and internal resistance is EMF and internal resistance。OK，internal resistance 的 symbol 是 small letter r。OK，它的 circuit 会是这样子。ammeter 还是会有一个 conductor， 我们也是还会有 rheostat， 还有就是我们的 switch。OK，so 可是不一样的地方是，你会看到你的 voltmeter 是 connected in parallel with the battery reading。OK，with the battery。So 你要明白讲说，这个 battery when 这个 voltmeter when is connected in with the battery， 它是在 measure 着the potential difference in the battery。 OK， 所以 in other words， 如果说我们你看 when the switch is open 的时候 ，OK， 就是说现在这样讲，像这样子，就是说它的 switch is open，OK，it will be an open circuit。OK， 你的 voltmeter reading， 你的 voltmeter 是有 reading 的。为什么？因为它是在 capture 着 the reading of the battery。Okay, the reading of the battery. And 这个 reading is what we call as the electromotive force. Okay, is what we call as the electromotive force. Okay, when the switch is closed, okay, it is a closed circuit. 你就会发现到你的 ammeter reading 是有 reading 的 reading。However， 你的 voltmeter 你的 reading 会 drop。OK， 为什么呢？因为你要记得那个 battery 的 voltage 是 supply to the circuit 的。当你 switch is closed 的时候 ，OK， 它是一个 closed circuit 的时候，你的 charge 就会 flow in the circuit。So 我们的 battery 的那一个 potential difference，some of the potential difference in the battery is used to push the charges in the circuit。Okay, to push the charges in the circuit. That's why 它会 drop. At the same time, not only because of that， 它也是会 drop is because of the internal resistance. OK， 所以呢，在今天我们学到的 EMF and internal resistance 都是 what is inside a battery. Okay, what is inside the battery? Okay, it's not about the conductor anymore. It's about the battery itself. Okay, it's about the battery. OK， 可以哈。So 现在这个是一个大概跟你讲说 the difference between Ohm's law 跟 EMF 还有 internal resistance。OK， 所以我们接下来看。OK，so 给你一个 normal 的一个 circuit 在这边。OK，when 它 is connected with the battery 的时候，这个 bulb 会 light up as shown。OK， 为什么？因为我们有 battery as the source of the energy and the light bulb which is the conductor is the one that convert the electrical energy into light energy. That's why we call it as an energy consuming device. Okay, so work is done by the source in driving the charges around a complete circuit. This is what we call as electromotive force. Okay, if you remember the potential difference, the definition, okay, potential difference 的 definition 也是 work done, okay, 可是它 work done, okay, to move a coulomb of charge, okay, from one point to another point in a closed circuit. Okay, so 如果 if you were to draw like this, 一个 normal 的一个 okay, to move the charge from one point to another point is what we call as a potential difference. Okay, 可是 if let's say to move, okay, driving the charges around, okay, around the complete circuit, okay, is what we call as the EMF. 你有看到我两个不一样的地方吗？ potential difference 是在 conductor 那边的 ，EMF 一定是在 battery 上面的，因为 battery is the source of the energy, okay, is the source of the energy. Not necessary 一定是要 battery, okay, 我们可以就是我们的那个 normal 的 power supply 啦，还是就是 alternating current 的那个devices 都是 power supply 来的 ，which all of it contains of the EMF. 可是在这边我们的最 simple 的，我们就会用 battery as the source, okay, as the source. Okay, so in another words, what is EMF? Okay, what is EMF? EMF is the total energy supply to a unit of charge within the cell. 这个 cell 的意思就是我们的 battery. Okay, 就是我们的 battery. Whereas potential difference is the conversion of electrical energy into other form of energy where a unit of charge is passes through the component， 这边的 component is what we call as a conductor。 OK， 所以一个是 EMF 是一定在 battery 里面。OK， battery 我们是 measure the voltage in the battery， 可是 potential difference 是在我们的 conductor 里。OK， 所以这个就是那个不一样的地方。OK，EMF OK is measured by the voltmeter in an open circuit. Okay, in an open circuit. Okay, the voltmeter is connected across the cell terminal, so no current flows in the circuit. Okay, no current flows in the circuit. That's why 为什么你这边 dry cell OK， 只有一个 dry cell 的话，它的 voltmeter reading 就会，等一下看一下 ，OK， 它的 voltmeter reading 就是1.5 volt，OK， 它就是1.5 volt， 它会 capture 到一个 dry cell 的那个 voltage。OK，for your information， 一个 dry cell 是1.5 volt，OK， 一个 dry cell 是1.5 volt。OK，so is the voltmeter reading 1.5 volt is the potential difference across the cell in an open circuit. In other words， 这个就是我们的 EMF， 1.5 volt 是我们的 EMF。OK，so 如果你要看你的workbook 的话，其实 workbook 很 clearly 的跟你讲了的。OK，EMF 是什么 ？is the work done by a source of electrical energy in driving a unit of charge around a complete circuit. You can highlight that. OK, you can highlight that. 所以如果你会发现到其实它的 formula 跟 voltage 的 formula 也是差不多一样。好像我们的 voltage 是 V is equals to E over Q. OK, where 这个 energy 只是 used to move a coulomb of charge from one point to another point. 可是这边呢，我们的这个 electromotive force 呢，它也是 E over Q. However， 这个 charge 呢是 around a complete circuit. Around a complete circuit. Okay, so then 我们来看 potential difference. Okay, potential difference is measured by the voltmeter in a closed circuit. Okay, in a closed circuit. So voltmeter is connected across the bulb and the cell. Okay, current flow. 你看刚才是 no current， 现在是有 current reading. Okay, so that's why 你看你的 voltmeter reading 会减少，变成 1.2 volt。Okay， 变成 1.2 volt。为什么呢？因为 some of the voltage in the dry cell is used to push the charges. Okay, from the across around the circuit and also through the conductor already and also through the conductor, which is the bulb. Okay, so 这个 when 它的 current is not equals to 0. Okay, so if the bulb is not connected to the circuit, okay, the terminal potential difference 就是我们的 EMF. 所以 in other words， 如果说我们要 measure EMF 的话，就是说 the voltage of the batteries in an open circuit， 就是说它还没有 connect 在那个就是它还没有在一个 complete circuit 里面。可是 once 它 connected to a complete circuit 的时候，我们不再叫那个 battery 的 voltage as EMF， 我们就是叫它普通的 potential differences 罢了。OK， potential differences。OK， 你看 ，so 如果你看你的那个workbook， 我们又看回去我们的 workbook。OK，the SI unit for EMF is volt。OK， 其实跟 potential difference 是一样的。OK， 其实两个东西是一样的，只是你要忘记的 EMF always is inside the battery. Okay, always is the measurement in the battery when it is in a open circuit. Okay, when it's in an open circuit. Okay, so and 我们这边如果说它是 battery 那边是 1.5 volt， 它 label 1.5 volt 的话 which means that 1.5 joule of electrical energy is supplied if 1 coulomb of charge flow around a complete circuit. Around a complete circuit， 它没有讲是 from one point to another point。 为什么？因为 EMF 是 around a complete circuit where potential difference 才是 from one point to another point。 OK， 可以啊，希望你们可以很仔细的知道 what is the difference between EMF and also potential difference。 如果真的是还不是很清楚的话， Five Science One 我是有 share， 我是昨天已经有就是大概跟你们讲过了的。OK，Five Science Three 等我们就是去 lab 的时候，我会再 demo 多一次给你们看。OK，so 我们已经讲完那个 EMF already。OK，EMF 是关系到 voltage。Then 我们就会进入我们的 what we call as the internal resistance。internal resistance. So in an open circuit, OK， 我们又再 repeat 多一次。If there is no current flow, the potential difference is EMF of the cell. OK, which means that is the electromotive force. 可是如果说 in a closed circuit 的时候 when your current flow, 你的 potential difference across the cell is smaller than EMF. 就像刚才我show 给你们看的，刚才如果说它只是 battery itself 的话，它是 1.5 volt。可是当你看在右手边的，它 connected to a bulb which is the conductor 的时候，它的那个 dry cell 的那个 voltmeter reading 会减少 ，OK， 会减少 ，OK， 为什么会这样子？刚才我有讲嘛，它 some of the voltage is used to push the charges across the circuit， 还有另外一个原因就是 is caused by the internal resistance. Is caused by the internal resistance. Okay, so what is internal resistance? Okay, it's the resistance against the moving charge due to the electrolyte in the source or the cell. 所以其实今天我们学到的每一个东西 actually is everything is inside the battery. Okay, battery 有我们的 EMF， 还有当你 connect to a closed circuit 的时候，它有 current flow reading， 它的 reading 会减少。为什么？因为 battery 里面有 electrolyte which produces the internal resistance。 And 我们一直以来都知道说 resistance is something that stops the current or stopping something to pass through。 在这边呢，它是 stopping the charges, okay, the charges inside the battery to pass through the source, to pass through the circuit. Okay, the resistance against the moving charges due to the electrolyte in the source of the cell. Okay, so 记得EMF 跟 internal resistance 都是在 battery 里面，都是在 battery 里面。OK， 你看。So what is needed to drive a charge against the internal? Shh. Okay, what is needed to drive a charge against the internal resistance? That's why 它有 a drop of potential differences across the cell, okay, as the charge flows through it. OK， so 我再讲多一次这个故事啊，再讲多一次这个故事。So 我们有 charges， OK， 我们有 battery，OK， 我们有 emitter， 我们有 conductor， 我们有 rheostat，and 我们有 switch，OK，then voltmeter is connected to it. So when it is an open circuit 的时候 ，OK， 你的 voltmeter 有 reading， 你的 ammeter 有 reading 吗？是没有 reading 的。OK， and your reading here is the EMF. Okay, is the EMF. Then when the switch is closed, which means that it's in a closed circuit. OK， 你的 voltmeter 有 reading 吗？可以告诉我吗？你的 voltmeter 会有 reading 吗？还是我问另外一个问题先？你的 ammeter 有 reading 吗？ Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, okay, very good. 你的 reading， 你的 ammeter 是有 reading， 你的 voltmeter 也会是有 reading。可是如果 as compare with the open circuit 的 reading， 它的 reading 会 减少。OK， 它的 reading 会减少，会少过 EMF。OK， why? Because there is internal resistance. OK, there is internal resistance inside the battery. OK, there is internal resistance in the battery. OK， 所以如果你看清楚你的 workbook 的话，其实它有给你一个 diagram 是这样子的，跟这样子。OK，then 它画一个虚线在这边。这个就是代表说，其实这个整个是一个 battery 来的，然后里面是有我们的 EMF 跟我们的 internal resistance，OK， 跟我们的 internal resistance，OK， 可以吗 ？OK 吗 ？So far so good。OK，so 你可以看你的那个 workbook 第二的那个第二的那个 notes，OK，it shows that internal resistance is the resistance that caused by the electrolyte in the dry cell. Okay, it's caused by the electrolyte in the dry cell. Okay, so because it's also a resistance, so the SI unit is same as the resistance that we have learned before, which is ohm. However, the internal resistance is causing, the energy loss in the cell due to the work done to drive a charge of 1 coulomb against the resistance of the electrolyte. And also, there is a drop of the voltage. Okay, there is a drop of voltage. Okay, when there is current flow in the closed circuit. Okay, causes the EMF. Okay, the potential difference across the cell terminal is lower than the EMF. Okay, is lower than the EMF. 所以 in another words, okay, 你这边找到的是你这个 catch 到的是你的 EMF。OK， 这边 catch 到的 ，OK， 这边 catch 到的是你的那个你的 voltmeter reading, which is the one caused by the internal resistance. Then 你这边 ammeter reading 的呢，其实是 caused by the 这个就是你的那个 V。OK， 这个就是你的那个 V。所以其实你的这个 EMF is equals to OK 你的 IR 加你的 V。OK，IR 加你的，因为你不要忘记这一个 OK 其实是 coming from V is equals to IR 的，是 equivalent 的。只是为什么我们把这个 R 换成小 r 呢？因为这个是那个 potential difference 残留在我们的 battery 里面的。你要明白，在一个 open circuit 的时候，你的 EMF 是完整的 1.5 volt 的 ，OK， 是完整的 1.5 volt。可是当你有 circuit 就是说你 connected in a closed circuit 的时候 ，OK， 你就有一个 voltage drop，OK，voltage drop in the voltmeter reading already 嘛 ，OK，in the voltmeter reading。Why? Because there is an internal resistance acting against it. OK， 所以呢，这一个 OK， 这一个应该是没错的话，可能就是这边是 1.5。OK， 这边是 1.5。Then after that， 你会可能就会 catch 到这边是close circuit 的时候，你会 catch 到这边是 1.2。Then 这边没有错，应该是会只剩下 0.3。OK， 会只剩下 0.3。So 如果你的这个 voltage supply in the circuit 越高 ，so 你剩下在 battery 里面的就会越来越少。可是两个加起来还是 equals to 你的 EMF。所以呢，这一个 formula is for you to see the relationship between EMF, internal resistance, and the current. Okay, and the current. OK， 所以呢，这边我们有一个 formula， 不用紧，我先来给你看这一个 video 先，这 video 是会 clearly 告诉你 what is the EMF and also what is the EMF。OK， 看这个啊。
Connected in series with an ammeter and a resistor. If I add a voltmeter across the terminals of the cell, I can measure the voltage that the cell supplies to the circuit. We can call this the terminal potential difference, or terminal PD. What you might find strange is that if you set up the circuit, the voltmeter might read maybe 5.7 volts. Why is the terminal PD lower than the available 6 volts of the cell? That's because some of the 6 volts is lost within the cell. So we can write this. The total available voltage is equal to the voltage in the circuit plus the voltage lost in the cell. But there are special names for these. The total available voltage is known as the EMF. The voltage in the circuit is the terminal PD. The voltage lost in the cell is the lost volt. But why is there a lost volt in the cell? That's because the cell has an internal resistance. So we can redraw our diagram of a cell to include the idea of internal resistance. Here is a perfect cell, and here is the internal resistor. Everything in this box represents a cell with internal resistance. And don't forget, voltage is equal to current times resistance. So the EMF is equal to the current in the circuit times the load resistance, capital R, plus the current times internal resistance. We can factor out current to get EMF is equal to current times the load resistance plus the internal resistance.
Okay, so 我希望这一个 simple 的 video 可以让你知道 the relationship between EMF。OK， 我们的 terminal PD 就是 就是 the voltage inside the circuit and also the voltage loss in the cell. OK，the voltage loss in the cell. OK，due to the internal resistance inside the cell. OK，due to the internal resistance inside the cell. That's why 你就会有看到E equals to IR plus IR。where 两个 R 是不一样的 ，OK？So 我们会有两个 formula，OK？你可以记得最重要，你要记得最上面的这个 formula，which means E equals to V plus IR，where 你这个 V 是 the terminal potential difference supply in the circuit，OK？Supply in the circuit，and this is the voltage loss due to the internal resistance in the cell。So 你这个 V 我们可以用那个 V is equals to IR，OK？V is equals to IR 来就是 substitution already, then you will get another formula which is E equals to IR plus R. So which is inside your notes, okay? Your workbook notes number 3, okay? Notes number 3, okay? So if I were to draw a graph of this,the voltage against the I。OK， 我再画多一次那个potential 那个 circuit， 因为我们有一个 conductor 在这边呢，不是。OK， 现在呢，它的 voltage 是在这边，所以你可以告诉我们 ，when 你的 current in the circuit increases。What happened to the voltmeter reading? Voltmeter reading 会 increase or decrease? Voltmeter will increase or decrease based on the circuit here. Hello? Based on the circuit here that I draw here, when the current increases,current in the circuit increases, what happened to the voltmeter reading? Increase or decrease? OK， 东君讲 decrease， 苏君也是 decrease，others agree 吗？OK， 启瑞也是讲 decrease。OK，very good。Yes, it's decreasing。因为你不要忘记，它的 voltmeter 是 connected to battery。你要明白，讲说你 current 越高的话，就是说它的 internal resistance in the battery 就会越高。所以它 supply，I mean 它 supply the voltage to move the charges across 的那个circuit 会越高，所以你的 voltmeter reading 在你的 battery 的就会越来越少。所以你就会看，你就会找到，妹妹，我的妈，OK， 你就会看到那个 graph 是一个 straight line graph diagonal 的 ，OK，straight line graph diagonal 的 ，OK， 所以呢，如果说你 extend this，OK， 用另外一个笔会比较好 ，OK， 如果你 extend 这一个 graph cuts the y-axis 的话 ，What can you tell me about this y-intercept represents? What is this y-intercept representing? Any idea?你觉得会是什么？我给你个 hints， 如果说你的 y-intercept 的话 ，which means that 你的 I 是 equals to 0， so 你的 y-intercept 0 ampere， 所以你的 y-intercept 应该是 equals to what？ Hello， 有人写东西吗？我也没有睡醒过啊。OK，sorry， 我没有看到。OK，very good，is EMF。OK，yes， 我的，yes is EMF。Very good，correct。OK，so 如果你 rearrange 这个what do you call 这个equation 这个 formula 的话 ，E is equals to V plus IR，where V is equals to minus IR plus E. So 我再 rearrange equals to minus RI plus E. So 这个 V 就是代表这个 ，OK？Then 这个 I 是代表你的 ampere， 所以这个 E 就是你的 y-intercept which is the EMF。And 为什么你的 resistance 这个会 negative？ 因为你看你的那个 line 是这样下来的。So you will get a negative gradient. Okay, you will get a negative gradient where this gradient is equals to your internal resistance. Okay, this gradient is equals to your internal resistance. Okay, so which is inside your notes 3B. Okay, which is inside your notes 3B. Okay, so this is it. Okay, so 这我刚才跟你讲了的咯。Okay, EMF is the y-intercept, then gradient is your internal resistance. So when 你这个V I increases 的时候，你的 V 会 decreases。Why？ 不要忘记你这个 V 是 measuring the voltmeter reading in the battery, the voltmeter reading of the battery. OK， 所以呢，如果你 compare 跟 Ohm's law 的话。Okay, you compare with the Ohm's law 的话，我们要记得你的 I 跟你的 A 跟 V 的话，它是 directly proportional。directly proportional 的永远都是 Ohm's law。OK， 两个是不一样的 concept， 两个是不一样的 relationship。OK， 明白哈？我希望你们可以就是分辨得到。OK。So, OK， 我可以看这个 video， 它会更加的让你了解 what is the difference between EMF and also potential difference.
In this video, we're going to talk about the difference between EMF, electromotive force, and potential difference. it can be quite confusing because they're both measured in volts, but they both have different purposes. So let's go through and talk about them. So right now we have ourselves a basic circuit. We have a battery here, negative terminal, positive terminal. We have a resistor over here. We have a circuit that's completing it all through here. So we have a source of voltage, then we have something that is using the voltage. That's kind of the difference between EMF and potential differences. At its most simplest, we would say that EMF is a source of voltage, and the potential difference is the voltage that arises from the use of voltage. But let's get a little deeper into it. So EMF can be defined as when something takes a different form of energy and converts it into electrical energy. All right, so what we're doing is we're taking some other type of energy, whether it be chemical, mechanical, magnetic, and we're taking that energy and we're converting it into an electrical form. A great example of this is the battery. We're taking chemical energy and we're converting it into electrical energy. Another example, a wind turbine. We're taking that mechanical energy of it spinning around and around and around, and we're converting it into electrical energy. Another great example of this, a hydroelectric dam. Is taking all this potential energy that sits up in the reservoir as it travels down through the penstock, spins the turbine, and creates electrical energy. So again, anytime we take some other form of energy and convert it into electrical energy, that creates an electromotive force. Now, potential difference, on the other hand, is over here. This is the energy that's getting used. And what we can say with the potential difference is that it is converting electrical energy and converting it into a different form of energy. So remember, with EMF, we took another form of energy, converted it to electrical, then it did its thing, and it does its thing across this resistor here, then it takes that electrical energy and converts it into another form of energy. Some great examples of that. Heaters. So it's taking the electrical energy and it's creating heat as it flows through the resistor. An electric motor. So it's taking that electrical energy and creating mechanical energy as it starts to turn the rotor of the motor. And the almighty light bulb. So it's taking this electrical energy and converting it into light energy. So that would be an example of potential difference. Now again, the thing that gets confusing with potential difference is they're both measured in volts. So however, EMF is the voltage used to create some sort of energy, and potential difference is the volts that is being used by the source. So there you go. That's the difference between an EMF, an electromotive force, and PD, or potential difference. Again, both measured in volts.
Okay, so this is the difference between EMF and potential difference. Okay, EMF is only inside the battery. Potential difference is through the conductor. Okay. Okay, so 这是我们的 battery. Okay， 如果你看的话，有些 battery can be connected in series. 有些 battery can be connected in parallel. But how does this parallel circuit and the series circuit of the arrangement of the batteries will affect, okay, the voltage, the current, and the internal resistance of the battery? 其实它的 concept 就跟我们学过的那个series circuit 跟 parallel circuit 是一样的东西的。所以如果你注意看这一边 ，OK， parallel circuit， 哪里呢 ？OK， parallel circuit 它是 connected 这样子。Series circuit 它是 connected， 就是连在一起的。所以呢，如果 parallel circuit 的话 ，OK， 我们的 EMF 是跟那个 V total is equals to V1 is equals to V2. So that's why 你的 total voltage acting on it is 12 volt. Whereas for EMF in the series circuit 它是36 volt. Okay, why? Because 我们有学过 V total equals to V1 plus V2. 喂 ，Elsa， 等下 ，Elsa， 对不起啊 ，OK。Whereas for I 呢 ，OK，I 呢就是跟我们的那个 series circuit 跟 parallel circuit 是一样 ，series circuit 你的 I 是一样的 ，parallel circuit 是加起来的 ，OK。But then internal resistance 也是跟我们学过的 series circuit 跟 parallel circuit 也是一样。So for series circuit 你的 effective resistance 是加起来的。Then in parallel circuit 你的 internal resistance 是 1 over R plus 1 over R plus 1 over R。OK， 所以刚才那个时候我教 series circuit 跟 parallel circuit 的时候，我有 mention 讲说，当你学在 EMF 的时候，它的 arrangement of battery，OK，whether in series or parallel，它的 relationship 还是它的 concept 跟我们学在 series circuit 跟 parallel circuit 是一样的东西。OK，so because of the effective internal resistance, okay, the effective internal resistance, or we call as total internal resistance in the parallel circuit. 如果你有看的话 I mean 如果你有做一些练习啊，你会发现到 parallel circuit 它的 internal resistance total resistance 会比较少过 series circuit 的那个internal resistance， 所以 batteries connected in parallel produces smaller internal resistance but larger current, okay, compared to the connection in the series. Why? Because 我们也是用那个 formula E equals to V plus IR，where 我这个 R 为什么我是用小的？因为它是在那个 battery 里面 ，OK， 那个 battery 里面，所以呢，你的 internal resistance，OK，is equals to V over I。So 如果你 internal resistance 小的话，你的 current produced by the battery 就会比较高而已，OK， 就会比较高而已，OK。Okay, why we need to learn this series circuit and parallel circuit? Because 现在我们的 technology 也 advanced 了。For example， 我们就是不再用那个就是 petroleum，OK， to generate electricity。我们用就是 reusable energy。For example， light energy to convert，OK， to convert the light energy into electrical energy。所以我们要知道讲说它的那个 connection。OK， 它可以帮助你 produce 多少的它可以帮助你 charge 多少的 light energy and using this light energy to convert it into electrical energy. Okay, so one of the example is a solar panel. Okay, solar cell. Okay, photovoltaic cell can generate electricity when the surface of the cell is exposed to light. So the method of wiring can be combined either in series or parallel or mixture of both, depending on the purpose of the cell and what is the device it can support. That's why 你要学会怎样就是 measure 它的那一个voltage, internal effective internal resistance， 还有就是我们的 current produce。OK， 除此以外，现在因为我们就是要提倡那个 electric car、EV car， 所以呢，你可以看到很多商场，他们越多就是有这些 charge 的那个 charger 在那边 to charge your EV car already， 所以那个 charger itself 也是你有 battery connection 在里面的，所以这个 battery connection 呢也是拿来就是 charge 那个 EV car 的那个 battery， 所以呢我们这个也要知道说它的 connection 是怎样 ，OK。So when the electrical energy is used up, the battery can recharge with a grid electricity. Okay, these battery packs are durable and can provide a high current for the car to function optimally. OK， 其实在你们的 notes、你们的 workbook 里面 ，OK，page 80到81面 ，page 80到81面，它有给你一个 example about 这个 EV car 的 charge。OK， 这个我等就是我跟你们 face to face 的时候，我才会就是比较更加的仔细的，就是比较仔细的跟你们就是讨论。OK， 如果你们要，你们可以先读过先。OK， 你们可以先读过先。OK。With this， 我们就讲我们的 EMF 的 potential difference already。Okay, so now I want you to look at page 82. Page 82. Okay, page 82 啊。你们有看到我的那个？ Okay, so we have this series circuit and parallel circuit. Okay, the circuit that is connected to measure the EMF and also the circuit to measure potential differences. Okay, 你会发现呢，两个都是 connected with to the battery. Okay, 两个都是 connected to the battery. One is an open circuit and one is a closed circuit. And when it's an open circuit, the voltmeter reading is catching the EMF of the battery. Okay, it's catching the EMF of the battery. Okay, however, when it's a closed circuit, the voltmeter reading, it will be less than the EMF already. Okay, so let us look at the 那个 question. Okay, 那个 notes. Okay, 在 open circuit, 我们先看 open circuit 啊。Okay, I hope 我们应该是可以看得到。Okay, so in an open circuit, there is no current flow. Okay, there is no current flow through the circuit. Okay, so the voltmeter reading 就会1.5 volt，因为只是有一个 battery 罢了。So your EMF is 1.5 volt. Okay, so EMF is actually the work done by the source of electrical energy in driving a unit of charge around a complete circuit. Okay, in driving a unit of charge around the complete circuit. And the keyword there is the source of electrical energy. Okay, source of electrical energy. Okay, so when it's in a closed circuit 的时候 okay, it's in a closed circuit, okay, when it's a closed circuit, there is current flowing through the circuit. So 你的 reading will be less than 1.5 volt, which is 在这边它上面有写，它上面没有写嘛哈，不用紧，你写1.2 volt, OK， 你写1.2 volt， 就是说明显它会减少 from 它会比 EMF 更加少。Okay, 还会比 EMF 更加少。Okay, so the voltage drop, okay, the voltage drop is due to the internal resistance. Okay, is due to internal resistance. So the voltage drop 你要怎样算呢？就是 1.5 减 1.2， 等于就是 0.3 volt. Okay, 等于就是 0.3 volt. Okay, 所以呢，它是 due to internal resistance. At the same time, 这个 0.3 volt is used to push the charges around the complete circuit. Okay, around the complete circuit. Okay, so that's why what is potential difference is the work done to transfer a unit of charge between 2 points in a complete circuit. Okay, between 2 points in a complete circuit. 就像刚才我 explain 给你们听的。Okay, EMF 是 inside the battery, but it moves a unit of charge around a complete circuit. 可是 potential difference is from one point to another point. Okay, 也是 moving the work done move a unit of charge. Okay, from one point to another point. OK， 好了吗 ？OK， 如果好了的话，你们看83面。OK， 你们看83面。83面，我要你们就是它这个 is connected in series and connected in parallel. So 它有跟你讲说 the battery label is 1.5 volt and 500 milliamp. Okay, milliamp hour. Okay, milliamp hour. So 4 identical batteries are arranged in series and parallel as in the table below. Complete the table below if the resistance of the battery is 1 volt. Okay, resistance of the battery is 1 volt. So 你们 please help me to identify the current and the potential differences and the effective. I know. 这样我 show 给你们看。OK， 我 show 给你们看啊。Okay, so 这个就是那个OK， 我要你们 help me to identify the current, the potential differences, and the effective internal resistance in both series and parallel circuit. 我给你们大概5分钟的时间。OK， 11点半 ，OK， 11点半我们来讨论。 朋友们，我们不要用 internal resistance of the battery 是1，我们用2啊。Okay, internal resistance is 2, okay, not 1. Okay, 2 ohm, not 1 ohm 啊。OK， 好了吗 ？OK， 我们来 try 看啊。OK， 我们来 try 看啊。OK， 我要先 series 的 ，OK，series 啊。OK，for series circuit，OK，current in 告诉我那个 potential difference，potential difference 我要Caitlin。Then internal resistance 要加1。你确定吗？并再看多一次。OK，Caitlin 的那一个 potential difference in series circuit 是对的。parallel current can I have 永宁 and potential difference 是 potential difference 是一轩，所以一轩。internal resistance. Internal resistance, can I have 一节哎，阿芬，你的你的那个current 再看多一次一下。做我教到的 base 啊，做啊，其他的也要做啊。 所以选你的 potential difference 是1.5。Okay, very good, correct. Okay, so Caitlin 跟一选的 series and parallel circuit 的 potential difference 是对了的。Okay, so left in the current and also what do we call it as the internal resistance. Okay, Finn, 你要明白一个 battery 它里面有1.5 volt and it will supply 500 milliampere. Okay, it will supply 500 milliampere. So if let's say these battery are connected in series, what is the current flow in the circuit? Yong Ning 也是一样。给它的那个 milliampere hour 哈，就是说1小时里面 milli ah 的意思就是说，其实它是你的一 battery 1.5 volt 的 battery，it will flow 500 milliampere of current in 1 hour。所以那个 ma 是 milliampere，h 是 per hour 吧 ，OK， 就是 hour。所以呢 which means that 你的 current supply or current flow in the battery for one battery 是500 milliampere. So if let's say these batteries are connected in series and connected in parallel, what are the values? Okay, what are the values? Finn 跟永宁。Okay, very good. Fin 的是500对，可是永宁的不对，因为永宁不要忘记，你的 current 是你的 battery 是 connected in parallel。如果是 connected in parallel 的话，你的 I total 是 equals to I1 plus I2 plus I3 plus I4。所以你这边有4个 battery，所以你的 total current 是多少？还有for 嘉义跟一杰 internal resistance 0.75不对，你要明白一个 battery， OK， 我不要用1，我用2 ，OK， 用2的 internal resistance， OK， 一个 battery 它 supply 它有 internal resistance of 2 ohm。现在这4个 batteries are connected in series。So when 它是 connected in series 的时候，它的那个 internal resistance 是怎样？是加全部还是1 over 1 over 1 over？ OK， 你加全部，你加跟我讲什么答案？对，2乘4对，答案是多少嘞？Very good， 8，一节。可以，东军可以0.5 ampere 可以。OK， 大家，我觉得我给你们答案写了啦哈，因为有点时间不够了。 行。OK， 这边你要看我的 internal resistor 我已经换成 2 ohm already，OK， 2 ohm， 因为2 ohm 会比较容易看到那个 big difference，OK， 那看到那个 big difference，OK， 所以呢，刚才我讲的这个500。OK， 所以刚才我讲的这个500 milliamp hour，OK， 其实它是说这个 milli 是 milliampere， 这个 H 是 stands for hour，OK， stands for hour， 所以你的current 是这个500 milliampere，OK，that is why in series，OK，because 我们知道 I total is equal for series I total is equals to I1 plus is equals to I1 is equals to I2. So 你一个 battery 是500 milliampere， 所以你的 series 的 circuit that supply the total current it will be 500 milliampere。如果你写0.5 ampere 也是可以 ，OK 也是可以。Then whereas for parallel 是全部加起来。全部加起来的话 ，that's why， 因为这边有4个，所以500加500加500加500，所以就是2000 milliampere。OK， 2000 milliampere 还是2 ampere。OK，so the potential difference，OK， in series 是全部加起来，所以呢 1.5 加 1.5 加 1.5 加 1.5等于6。Then parallel 的话，因为它是 V total is equals to V1 is equals to V2， 所以你的 total voltage in the parallel circuit，OK， for the battery it will be 1.5 volt。OK， then effective internal resistance，OK，effective internal resistance 呢，我们要知道这个你的 internal resistance 的 R total 是 R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4。跟我们的学过的那个 series circuit 跟 parallel circuit 的 concept 是一样的 ，OK 是一样的 ，OK， 所以呢就用2加2加2加2等于8 ，OK，then 我们这边的如果是 parallel 的话是1 over R total equals to 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2 plus 1 over R3 plus 1 over R4。所以你没有错的话，这边是1 over 2加1 over 2加1 over 2加1 over 2等于1，等于2，等于2。可是你不要忘记，因为它是1 over， 所以呢，你的 RD 等于1 over 2，所以你的 RD 是等于 0.5 ampere， 对，等于 0.5 ampere。0.5 ampere， 0.5 ohm。OK， 所以最后一个问题他问 ，if the bulb，OK，about 6 volt 500 milliampere is set up between the terminal A and terminal B for each circuit. Explain what will happen. OK， 我们就要看 the voltage supplied by the series circuit and the parallel circuit. OK，for series circuit 的话，它 supply 的total voltage 是6 volt。所以呢，你的 bulb 是6 volt 的，它可以 light up 吗？ It can light up。OK， it can light up with a normal brightness， 因为它有足够的 voltage 给它。OK， 它有足够的 voltage 给它。可是，来，我问你一个问题：如果说它的那个 series circuit， 它 supply 的 voltage 是大过6，可能 maybe 6.5 的话，你觉得它可以 light up 吗？可以还是不可以？可以还是不可以呢？永宁讲 no。OK，actually， 其实，妈。其 其实还是可以一点点 ，OK， 还是可以一点点的，只是它的 brightness 会更加的亮。However， 如果你 maybe 多过6V，for example maybe 8V 啦，还是8.5V 的话，它就会超出了的，超出了的话，它就会 burn 掉你的那个 light bulb。OK，it will burn your light bulbs。OK，whereas for parallel circuit， 因为 parallel circuit 呢，你看它的 voltage supply by the battery 是1.5V 的。1.5V. So as a result, the bulb can light up or not? Cannot light up. 因为 the potential difference is not enough to light up the bulb, even the supply current is high. Okay, even the supply current is high. Okay, 所以呢，其实我们比较多是要看 based on 我们的 what do you call voltage. Okay， 我们要看它的 voltage 一定要足够给那个 electrical devices， 那个 electrical devices 才能 function。Okay， 那个 electrical devices 才能 function。因为 voltage is the one push the charges across the circuit 嘛。OK， 你没有 voltage to push 的话，它是不能 make the circuit completed。OK，it is not able to make the circuit completed。OK， 可以吗？这边说回去，你们的功课就是我们的无极跟 diri 3.3。无极跟 diri 3.3，无极跟 diri 3.3只有那么一题罢了。OK， 很简单而已。OK， 你们还有力继续吗？因为其实3.4非常的简单吧。可以给我多一个15分钟吗？如果可以给我多一个15分钟的话，OK， 奇瑞讲 can， 那奇瑞你留下来，其他的不能了，不要进来。OK， 多一个15分钟吧，多一个15分钟吧。OK， 景辉也讲 can，OK，very good，thank you very much。OK。呀，我要 left， 为什么要 left？ OK。OK， 最后一个是我们的 electrical energy and power。OK，electrical energy and power。Just a moment. Okay，for electrical energy and power. Okay，so what is actually electrical energy? Is the energy carried by electrical charges which can transform to another form of energy by operation of electrical devices or appliances. Okay，for example， 你的 bulb 就会用 electrical energy converted into light and heat energy. Okay，then for example， 你的 fan 是用 electrical energy convert into kinetic energy into steam. Okay, so practically all household electrical appliances that works on the heating effect of current are marked with voltage and power rating. Okay, are marked with voltage and power rating. 如果你要看的话，等一下，要给我 connect 的这个 ，you 自己关。OK，so 如果你要看的话，这样找一下。等一下。 Yeah，来上课。OK，if let's say 你有看到我的那一个screen， 你可以看到我的 screen 吗？OK， 你看到我的 screen 哈，其实如果你看这个是一个 pressure cooker 来的，每一个 electrical appliances 呢 that convert the electrical energy for heating any heating effect。Actually， 其实很多electrical appliances it will produce electrical energy。OK，it will produce electrical energy。OK， 所以呢，这些 heating effect，it will produce heat energy。So 这些 heating effect 呢，它就会 label with 我们的 what we call as the voltage 跟那个 power。OK，voltage 跟 power。For example， 这一个 pressure cooker。OK， 它有写220到240伏 ，then 它的那个 power 是910到1090的 watt。OK， 这个其实这个 labeling 其实还是什么意思呢？这个 labeling 就是讲说 ，when 你的这个 electrical appliances is supplied with 220 to 240 volt of power supply。OK，it will produces 910 joule of energy. Okay, is electrical energy is produced in 1 hour. In 1 hour. 可以吗？ That's why 我们这边才有这一个 formula。So 这个我就 That's why 我们会有这一个formula， 就是 E is equals to PT， where energy consumed is equals to power times time。Power times time， 还是 in another word power is equals to energy over time。Power is equals to energy over time。Power is equals to energy over time。So 我们有学到很多的 formula。For example， 这个是 voltage 的那一个 formula，from 那个V is equals to E over Q 的 ，where E is equals to VQ。Then 我们知道 Q is equals to ID， 所以我们就会 substitute 这个 Q。In terms of ID 的话，我们就会拿到这个 formula E is equals to VID。Then 还有就是 power is equals to V times I。V times I。So where 你 get from 这个 formula，power is equals to energy over time。我们then 我们知道想说，因为 power is equals to VI，is equals to E over T。V is equals to E over IT。所以呢 conclusion， 其实这个 subtopic 它是很多都是 involving calculation。你只需要记得，最重要你只需要记得这两个 formula。E is equals to VID and power is equals to VI。Power is equals to VI。Then 我们就用 substitution 的方法 ，where 我们知道我们的 Ohm's law 的那个formula 是 V is equals to IR。Then 我们就可能把它就是做一些 rearrangement。I is equals to V over R，then V is equals to IR。Then 我们就用 substitution。To substitute，the VID into V square T over R。就是说你 express it in terms of V and also in terms of R without I already。Then 如果说你要 express it in terms of I and R 的话，你就 substitute V is equals to IR inside，then E is equals to I square RT。Whereas if let's say power 的话，我们也是用这个两个 substitution。你要 express it in terms of V and R 的话，就是 P is equals to V square over R。你要 express it in I and R 的话，就是 P is equals to I square R。所以最重要在这一边，你要记得3个 formula。第一是 V is equals to I， 第二就是 E is equals to VIT， 第三 Power is equals to VI。OK，Power is equals to VI。So then 你就是做那个 question 的时候，你就看他给你什么样的那个 value，then 你就做的certain 的那个 substitution，OK，or certain 的 conversion to get your answer，OK，get your answer。OK，so efficient use of electrical energy。OK， 所以呢，当我们就是选那些 electrical appliances 的时候，我们要很慎重的选。为什么我们要慎重的选呢？因为我们要知道，假如说有些 electrical appliances 它会就是 consume 很多的 electrical energy， 有些是不会。所以呢 there are some steps for you to follow so that you can efficiently using the electrical energy by saving the electricity. So 你可以就是 choose appliances with energy label。OK， choose appliances with timer and automatic power off function。现在更加 advanced 的，你可以直接用你的电话。OK， 你直接用你的电话，你就 set 你要几时开，你要几时关，还是你开了，你 suddenly 你出门你才发现到你忘记关。OK， 以前的话你一定要回家，就是重新回家再关过。可是现在呢 ，with 这个technology advanced technology 的话，你直接可以用电话，你就可以把它关掉了的。OK，then 还有现在很多人都用 smart home 了的。OK，smart home 的话呢，就是你好像有些人他们是用 sensor 的，你有人在的时候，他才会 on 你的那个fan 的 light。可是当没有人在了，还是 maybe sometime 他没有 sense 到 any movement 的时候，它就会自动把它关起来。这样你就不用担心讲说你是没有就是关灯关风扇。OK，this will help you to save the electricity。OK， 还有就是 clean appliances regularly or after use。OK，for example aircon。OK， 我们家里现在大多数的人都会有at least 一架 aircon。OK， 这 aircon 呢，我们就是要 regularly 就是叫人家来 service， so that 我们可以就是 optimize the uses of the electrical energy。OK，so 而且呢，你 use air conditioner only if necessary， otherwise use the fan。OK， 因为呢 fan 它会更加 save electricity than aircon。OK，so these are the ways to save the home electricity consumption。OK， so 这个就是 what we call as the energy label。OK， 我们有这个5个星，这个有5个星星。OK， 如果它有5个星星的话 ，which means that 它是很 highly saving 我们的is a very good 就是最好的 in saving the what we call the electricity。OK，so use more energy efficient appliances with star labels refrigerator。OK， 还有就是我们这个installing programmable thermostat。OK， the thermostat can be set to turn off or reduce automatic cooling while you sleep or go out。OK， perform regular maintenance for aircon and electrical appliances。OK， it can ensure they are in a good condition and maximize its capacity。还有就是 replace fitted bulb with the energy efficient bulb。such as compact fluorescent light, LED bulb, and so on. 这个就是那个 energy rating. More star, more energy efficient. So with this 我就已经教完整个 3.4 already. 3.4是真的是3.4的 question 会比较多是在 calculation 方面。在 calculation 方面。所以呢 3.4 我只需要你们做uji Gendiri 3.4。OK，uji Gendiri 3.4，可能你们就是只是要做第一题、第二题、第三题跟第5题。1、2、3、5。OK，1、2、3、5。OK， 可以吗 ？OK 吗 ？So your homework, is uji Gendiri 3.3 uji Gendiri 3.4 question 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3 and 5. OK，1 2 3 and 5。其他的 notes 呢，我会在就是开学的时候 ，OK， 下个星期我会再就是跟你们再 glance through 做一遍。OK， 你们先做那些 calculation 的吧，因为我已经就是有解释给你们听那个 formulas already。OK，so 今天我们就学会了 EMF， 我们学会了 internal resistance and also the formulas for you to find the electrical energy and power and also how to save the electricity. OK，the steps to save the electricity for efficient use of the electrical energy. OK，so 记得 inform 你那些没有来的朋友们，记得看这个 recording video。OK， 记得看这个 recording video。Then，我们星期四 ，OK， 我会检查你的乌鸡梗地率。如果你乌鸡梗地率没有做的话，就代表你没有看我的那个 video。OK， 你没有看我的 video 的话，我就会扣2分在你的客家古数 for 你的 mid-year exam。OK，so 我会在星期四 ，OK 星期四再见你们 ，OK， 谢谢大家的那个参与 ，OK，recorded video 等下我会 share 在你们的 WhatsApp group。OK，thank you very much and bye bye。OK，拜拜。OK，thank you。